Welcome back, everybody. Almost 20 minutes before 7 here on the program. The proposed amendment to the Western Cape Province's Education Act that will allow schools to sell alcohol at functions in order to assist in fundraising has come under fire, and it's being heavily criticised. This follows an announcement by the province's Education MEC Debbie Shafer. To look more into this, we are joined in studio by Matakanye Matakanye, who is the Secretary General of the National Association of School Governing Bodies. Good to have you in studio. Thanks very much for coming in.
Good morning. Good morning, Dan. Good
All
morning.
right. Your take. Let's start off there. What is your take on this announcement?
Firstly, Leanne, let me sketch the background and the understanding that a school is a center for learning. And I think that's where our children get knowledge, get skills. And being a center, it's also regulated by a number of pieces of legislation in the country. Constitution of the country, South African School Act, and other related acts. They regulate now the school as a center of learning.
Yeah.
So now, when the school governing body, as well as I indicated that now, number of legislative framework, school governing body has the power to raise funds in a school. They've got the power to raise the funds, and they are allowed by South African School Act. And when they raise funds, then they must have a policy. How do they go about raising funds in a school?
Yeah.
But I believe all of us, particularly National Association of School Government, is campaigning very strongly that there must never be contrabands that goes into the schools. Contrabands, I think liquor is one of the contrabands. And then, drugs, dacha and all those things. And then weapons of war, knives, guns and all those things. Those things are not allowed to get into the school.
Indeed.
Yes. We know that in this instance, it is not children who are to consume liquor, it's parents. But we cannot teach theory, but in practice then we don't teach what we are teaching, because we are saying to the children it is dangerous to consume alcohol. I mean, also...
So what you're scared of is you're setting the wrong example.
Is
that what you're worried about, that you're setting the wrong example?
Of course, we're setting a wrong example. I mean, we are saying it is dangerous to consume. I mean, the Liquor Act will indicate that now you only can maybe touch liquor when you are after 18. And then I think Rob Davis now is talking about 21. Yeah. I mean, but now look... then you are showing the grade ones, the grade twos, that now, no, it's cool. It's quite okay to drink liquor, because you'll be drinking liquor in front of them in the school.
I mean, this alcohol, as you rightfully said as well, I mean, if it is sold on the school premises, it's not going to be sold to the school learners. It would be intended to sell to their parents, or perhaps to other visitors that are of the age that are able to drink. I would imagine that this would be very highly monitored. I mean, grade ones see their children having a drink at a restaurant or at home or at a pub. What would the difference be? Why would that change their perception on alcohol, because they're seeing their parent having a drink at school? Just try and explain that.
I think, as you already said, that the example, I mean, the theory and practice must be reconcile one another. Theoretically, we are saying it is dangerous to consume liquor. I know, as you are saying, that we drink liquor at home, and these children see us.
Yeah.
They see us at home drinking liquor. However, then, as I said now, the school is a center of learning. A center of learning where we will discuss with the children that it is not correct to consume liquor. It is not correct to bring the contrabands in the school. It is not correct. But now, if these children ask us to say, but you've been teaching us the whole day or the whole month or 2 months that it is not correct to bring the type of contrabands in the school, but now when you raise funds, you are bringing liquor in the schools, and we saw parents drinking liquor in the school and all this. You might not have answers. Yeah. And it is in that light that we feel that now it contradicts, the the teaching and the practice.
What have you done so far? Have you approached the Western Cape Province's Education Department and said to them that you're strongly against this? Are they open to the public opinion?
Of course, then, I mean, we have started. I mean, this is one of the platform that we start now debating the matter, because that bill in the Western Cape, I think, is still a bill. It's not yet a law. Then it's still allow us to make contributions. And I think these are, by talking to you now, I think I'm talking to all the South Africans to say, how do we correct this type of situation, like situation in Western Cape? Because it might not be in the situation in Western Cape, and then the rest of the provinces may follow the Western Cape example. But we have started to say, no, look, it is not correct to teach. And then when you practice, then you practice differently from what you taught. You know, it's not correct. It's not correct. We know, as you said, that really and truly we teach these things at home, and at home at times we don't teach them. But we are saying a school is a center of learning, where then these children must acquire knowledge. These children must acquire skill, and one of the knowledge to say, look, it is dangerous to consume liquor. It bursts your brains. It does this, and all the accidents that you see, some of them is because of the consumption of the alcohol. You know, so, and this is what we teach children. But then, in turn, then we take the liquor into the school.
I think your argument is fair. I would love to hear from South Africans what they think, and we can open this discussion up. Perhaps you'd like to tweet us and tell us what your view is. Do you think that selling alcohol on school property, and this is not during normal school hours, but we're talking about for fundraising purposes, for adults to buy, do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it is a bad idea? A learning institution is exactly that, and it should remain that, and should not be open to any other abuse, whether it be for alcohol, drugs, or any other product that can, I suppose, skew your view in life. Well, that's good speaking to you. Good luck. Keep us updated as to what's going on. Matakanye Matakanye is the Secretary General of the National Association of School Governing Bodies, talking to us about this proposed amendment to the Western Cape Province's Education Act, allowing schools to sell alcohol at the school, but for this particularly for functions and to fundraise. All right, let's take a break. We'll see you after this. Stay tuned.